Hi, I'm Sam from the Child Life team here at Doernbecher Children's Hospital, and I'm just hoping to communicate to you all uh, just a little insight into how deeply significant the work you're doing with Extra Life Gaming is to the kids I see every single day. So, I'm a lifelong gamer. I started playing video games in the early 1980s on an Atari 2600 and have been playing the whole time since. I now manage the therapeutic gaming program here at Doernbecher Children's Hospital. So what we do at therapeutic gaming kind of has two parts. There's the back end where, we do what you would expect, maintain the systems, do updates, make sure we got, all the games updated, maintain the profiles, and curate a library, an extensive library of games. It has to really be a library of games for everybody. So all age groups, all tasting games, everything from Barbie to basketball kind of has to be in there. But the much more important and significant work we do is with direct patient care. So every single day I knock on hospital room doors and ask children the exact same question. Are your video game related needs being met? And then we set out to make sure that's happening. So making those needs be met can mean just maybe bringing an Xbox or PlayStation by and being like, hey kid, have fun. Sometimes though, we have kids who have never played a video game at all before, or have very little experience. So that can mean showing brothers, sisters, moms, dads, and patients how to play Overcooked together and have the joy of, success while working together. Or how to play Game Beast and have the joy of throwing your brother or sister into a pit, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes meeting our patients' gaming-related needs can just mean talking game. You all are gamers. I know you understand how good it feels to be able to just talk about your game with somebody else who understands games. So that might be talking about crop rotation in Stardew Valley. That might be talking about strategies for getting an S-Class freighter in No Man's Sky. It could be anything. But even that conversation about your hobby can mean a lot. But other times, meeting their gaming-related needs might mean sitting and playing with these kids for hours and sometimes day after day while they face some of the most challenging things you can imagine. Stuff so difficult a lot of adults have never had to face it. So I've sat with kids who have had life-changing disfigurement from like a dog attack, or blown off their fingers and are from a firework and trying to figure out how whether or not and how they can play games again. I've sat with kids who are brand new cancer diagnoses. I've sat with kids who have lifelong chronic illness and are isolated from their families. And when you combine these sorts of challenges with social situations that could be very negative, poverty, neglect, and worse things, it can be a very dark place. And video games end up being the light in this dark place in a way that I know that only other gamers can really only totally understand. You all, I know, understand, because that feeling, even if you're tied to a bed by a bunch of tubes, you still might be able to have the feeling of exploration, the joy of discovery. Even though something might be wrong with your body or your social situation, you can still meet on a level playing field in a video game and have the glory of triumph. Only video games can make this happen. And that little bit of light is made possible because of the work you all are doing with Extra Life Gaming. Therapeutic gaming does not exist without donations at all. So we're literally completely reliant on you to keep that light on for these kids. And as these kids are gamers and I'm a gamer and you are all gamers, I couldn't be more proud to see us all sticking together in this way. It's deeply meaningful to these kids every day. So on behalf of myself, everybody who works here at Doernbecher, and especially on behalf of the kids, I just wanted to say a very sincere and heartfelt thank you to you all for the work you're doing. Thank you. It's really important.